You got it. And 2 more. One. There you go. 2. That's what I'm talking about.
That was terrible.
That's what I'm talking.
That was terrible.
That was amazing.
Oh.
I'm telling you, just a minute. Peace fam, what's poppin'? I got Sarah back on the channel today. She hasn't been on the channel since like for months. But anyways, today we gonna be talking about why working out is so beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? Why yoga is so beneficial for you. If y'all like this type of content, this is just gonna be us talking about our subjective opinions on it. Also just bringing up a little bit of like historic stuff and objective facts and stuff like that. So if y'all like this type of content, make sure that y'all like the video to show some type of support, and subscribe if y'all want to become part of the fam, see when I upload and stuff like that, hit the bell and all that. Beyond that, let's get into the video.
We're gonna start off with discussing some of the benefits of working out.
You got different aspects of working out. You got like the physical benefit, the mental benefits, the emotional benefits, which would be like energetic or spiritual benefit, whatever you like to call it or subjectify it as for yourself. But I feel like working out does that in all aspects. And first one, we could talk about like physically. Like when you work out with the physical, you are putting stress on your muscles and stuff like that, and it's allowing your muscles to become more used to or adapted to being in a stressful environment, and they can be able to thrive through a stressful environment. A lot of the time you find that certain ligaments or discs in your body, as you get older, they start to disappear, and the reason that happens is because we don't use them, and our body only wants to use energy for the things that we are constantly using. So I think like it's important to always stay active so that your body sees you being like physical and active as a necessary part of its survival. You know what I mean?
I really like how you said staying active and not just like working out, because working out does not just apply to going to the gym and eating protein powder and stuff. It's not like a stereotype. It's literally moving your body, whether that's dancing for you, whether that's doing stretches every day. You're moving your body. As long as you're moving, you're still living, you're being in the moment, you know, you're being present. I think moving your body allows you to be present in the moment, to feel intuitively, and to just feel one and grounded with your body at the same time. For me personally, I feel very empowered by working out, because I feel like I'm doing like an open eye meditation where I get to think and like acknowledge myself, and also pushing myself. I get to impress myself. I pretty much get like a workout high too, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like that literally happens if you don't know, when you work out, basically what is happening, you pushing yourself to a point of fatigue, to where your body naturally needs to gasp for that extra air, for that extra oxygen. You may be inhaling more oxygen than you inhaled in your whole entire day when you working out, because you're gasping for extra oxygen.
Pumping that blood.
And you getting that blood more pumping. Yeah, you're consuming more pranic energy, that electric force that is allowing that machine to run as it is in the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So in essence, you're getting more breaths, you're taking more oxygen. That's that healing energy that's coming into you. It's breathing life into your vessel. And then like if you even look at it on the mental, emotional, spiritual aspect of that, these things like diaphragmatic breathing and stuff like that, which you do, like which I try to do while working out, while running, out diaphragmatically breathing.
I usually tend to do that when I work out as well, because my heart rate will go up, and if you allow it to go up too fast, you can actually feel dizzy and disoriented a little bit. So I learned from like I think in gym class, I like when I was younger, we were told to like take deep breaths and like pace yourself, you know. And I've always kind of kept that with me, where I just like kind of want to like regulate my heart rate and make sure like everything's fine and cool and calm and collected while I'm pushing myself. Because working out is not just it's not just moving your body. You're really actually it's a mental stressor too, because you literally have this option whether you want to give into your body and go lay down and be like, I don't want to do this, or you can push yourself and be like, I can do this. I can reach past my limit in this moment, and I can keep on doing that. And also you create like relationships when you like work out with other people as well. Like I feel like it's beneficial for couples as well as like friendships and other relationships as well. You get inspired by each other when you work out with each other, as well as you're doing something that you both want to do. You're doing it together. It's like a sense of community as well. I see a lot of really funny workout memes and stuff for like friendships and everything, or like videos, and like people feel that shit because people feel that energy in those videos because it like relates to them. You know, you feel a sense of community, a sense of pride and within yourself because you're like, I do those things too. It's like, it's hilarious.
I actually was looking into some studies that was talking about how diaphragmatic breathing can lower the amount of cortisol being produced in your body. If you don't know what cortisol is, it is one of the chemical reactions that produces the stress hormone within your body, causing you to be to be distracted from its main priorities to go like function.
We all, I always like to acknowledge this, but we all create, but we get to choose what we want to put our creative God-like energy into. So if we want to put that into stress and feel stressed out, we will feel blissed out in that stress. Like you're not going to feel good necessarily, but that stress is going to be resonating with all that energy because you're choosing to resonate with that. And where this touches in with working out is you're deliberately putting yourself through some discomfort. And when you do that, you challenge yourself. And then when the next stressful thing happens to you, you can literally be like, I've been through worse. I'm okay. I can handle this.
In essence, that's like you strengthening your mental willpower. Because when you working out, you notice a lot of the time you're doing some push-ups and they getting really overwhelming. Your body starts shaking. You feel everything your mind is telling you. You don't want to do this anymore. Stop doing this. It hurts. I don't want to feel this anymore. But to hold on to your will and say that I want to become stronger, I want to endure this, I want to be able to get through this, through those emotions that you are naturally going to feel of resistance, to actually be able to move in an opposite way of those, you know what I'm saying, to not be dominantly influenced by the emotions and the thoughts of resistance that you are feeling within. And this goes into other areas of your life. So like when you're feeling that heatedness in the moment of somebody disrespecting you, you may have more willpower to handle it in a more appropriate way, that's more truth to your higher self, or to whatever you would call it, you know what I'm saying, being more gracious, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I
think a lot of people in America have heard of My 600 Pound Life, but when you watch that, I find that I feel kind of depressed when I watch it, but you also see how big of a crybaby a lot of those people are. Some of them aren't. Some of them really go and try to help themselves become more sustainable in the way that they live their lives, because they are deteriorating their body with the things that they do and the things that they eat constantly. But I'm not trying to shame these people, but you can really see when you give in to catering to the body a lot, you definitely will be a crybaby. You will not be able to handle stress. You will be more theatrical. You'll make any excuse to.
And at the core of it, what it really is is you giving into your impulses and not being able to use willpower over the feeling of compulsion within yourself, the feeling of compulsive behavior. If you can't dominate your compulsive behavior with your willpower, with your intentions, then that is the ultimate thing that's weakening you in this position. It's not really, but in like when we talk about like people like that, like the 600 pound life stuff, I like have a different, I don't really have the full like experience of being that big ever. I was blessed, and I don't want to say it like that, but I was blessed to be like fairly fit, you know what I'm saying? I have a very, very good metabolism, so I've always been blessed in that form. One thing about like weed and cocaine and heroin is you can completely stop doing those things when you get addicted, you know what I'm saying? But when there's a food addiction, you still need food to sustain yourself.
Yeah, it's hard.
So you're forced to have to find a balance, and you have to be forced to be immersed in the extremities of both polarities, either letting yourself starve and having like what you're not used to while the process of the stomach shrinkage comes in place and everything like that, and you doing things that you don't really feel like doing. Even I don't feel like doing push-ups and going and like jogging sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and doing other things and working out, but I still do them because it is strengthening my willpower. It is exercising me being able to do that when I don't feel like doing it, when I don't want to do it, being able to get myself up through those feelings to transcend the influence of the emotions on the ego.
Choosing to abide by a certain kind of lifestyle really helps people embody what idealisms they would like to hold dear to them, hold with standards to themselves. Like, for instance, me growing up, my dad and my mom had like, for instance, growing up in my household when I was younger, we had like little Debbie cakes and like Twinkies, strawberry shortcakes. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, those things, if I were to eat a strawberry shortcake roll, it would probably make me sick now because we ate so many of them when I was younger.
I know y'all remember the old milk cream pies.
I used to smash them bitches. But guys, like I used to snack compulsively. Like it was a lot because I would be bored, and I love eating still too. I love snacking. Like I work midnights, and it's like it's hard for me not to want to eat when I get home because I get so excited to like eat food.
Like yeah, I feel that. But, like them kettle chips, them boys be having me on go mode. I finish a whole bag of kettle chips, like probably like this big.
I'll smash like half a bag in like one sitting. But the way that we choose to eat is in order for our bodies to have enough energy to like go throughout the day and we feel good. Like we feel like sustainably good. So we try to, not always, we don't always follow this, but we try to eat between the times of 12 and 7 or something like that?
It depends on what it is for the day. I don't really try to frame it into the day by a fixed time. I think it depends on what I'm doing that day. Like I work first shift, you know what I'm saying? So what I would do is like usually I just work like I get into work and I work like my first 4 hours. I hydrate before I do that, but then like when I'm on my break, I eat like right then and there, and then I use that as fuel to go throughout the rest of the day. And then maybe I like eat something when I get home. Like later on, if I'm feeling more snackish or something like that, got the munchies or something.
So me getting off at 7:30 in the morning, I actually eat my lunch at like, I would say maybe 2 a.m. in the morning every night that I work. And then I might snack throughout the middle of the night. And then when I get home, I don't eat because I want to go to sleep and I want my body to feel well rested.
Yeah. Also, like still the focus too. Like when you keep snacking, you giving your body the job to disperse energy towards you digesting and breaking down these foods. And if you eating a lot of stuff that doesn't have minerals or something like that, you really wasting a lot of the energy in your body that you could be using towards your mental focus or how stimulated you feel in the moment. You ever had a day where you haven't eaten that much in a day, but you feel really engaged into what is going on, you feel really focused, and then right when you feel hungry, like usually like we think like our stomach rumbling feeling empty is us feeling hungry. That's just our stomach craving hot food. What it really is, but the symptoms of hunger is like the mouth salivating and like watering up and getting ready to like eat something, you know what I'm saying? And like usually when we get to the point where we think that we're starving is when we actually could use some extra nutrients for the body, you know what I'm saying? To the point where we think that we're hungry, we probably already have enough nutrients for the body, and at that point we just stacking on extra craving and stuff like that.
Even in some cases where like your blood sugar is low, you could drink like a drink that has like sugar in it, like coconut water. That's a really good drink to liquid to drink to get some minerals and sugar in your system. I like a lot of people go on these water fasts and they end up feeling real fucked up after. And the reason why is because a lot of water doesn't have the minerals that we need to survive anymore. We have recycled water in our kitchen sinks and stuff.
So many times that it's diluted the water of natural minerals. Sarah actually work with water and stuff like that, and like processing it. So like she actually is pretty like knowledgeable on that subject.
We actually need to supplement with these things. Like we actually need to allow ourselves to get the minerals that we have not been getting. Our food that we constantly snack on, a lot of that has corn in it, and guess what? everybody knows this, we cannot digest corn. We can't take anything from corn. And why is there so much corn inside of our food? We are nutrient deficient. I try to supplement with like molasses, like chia seeds, flaxseed, you know, like I try to, whatever we're not getting, I want to try and allow us to get that stuff inside of our bodies.
Yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all it is. All like a lot of stuff about working out. This video finna probably be about a good 20 minutes.
We're just like, when we like talk about all these points, we're just naming them because these are different aspects that come into play, that have come into play for us in our personal experience. Like, eating nutritionally is very important, and a lot of people are unaware of how lacking in nutrients a lot of our foods, our processed foods are. Working out, I really feel like it's beneficial on a personal level for me and Manny, because we feel a shift within our energy, within our state of being. Not eating before I go to sleep, I love it because I get to have some bomb ass vivid dreams. Like, my dreams, I get to like, for me personally, I get to like experience a more fluent and vivid dream. I get to remember it when I wake up and analyze it and get to think about it. I get so excited to go to sleep just to dream.
Okay. But yeah, with all that being said, y'all, camera for the guy.
Oh shit.
I love y'all. We love y'all. Y'all keep taking care of yourselves. Remember what y'all projecting out here into the universe. If you ultimately gonna be experiencing it, so keep that in mind. Be mindful and keep learning on your path. Keep being you and keep diving into your truth. Love y'all. Remember to